Welcome to Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. I am exactly 5 minutes late again. I am wearing Danny from Cajun Hydroponics, my friend Danny from over there, Cajun Hydroponics, shirt tonight. So, we'll wait till people get in, make sure we're live. So if you can see me and hear me, let me know. Bone trouble, so definitely need to know if you can hear and see me, okay? I'm sitting on my feet. I see one person. And I know Garden State, Mr. Joe at Garden State Gardener is still alive. So, welcome in. Welcome in. 1 and 1, thumbs up. Hello, Suzanne. I'm so happy to see you. Hello, everyone. It's just me and you right now. Jay Schwartz, I can smell you okay. Tiger, how are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Lots to talk about tonight, girl. Were those seeds sent out? I think Debbie asked me about them, which, thank you. I'm so appreciative. Believe me, you. Just figured I would ask. Don't forget, coming in, smash the thumbs up button, and yeah, greatly help out the channel. But how are you, Suzanne? First moderator in. I'll explain what I was holding up and everything as soon as we get the show going. Were the seeds sent out? You said dates. Dates? I don't know what you mean. Did you mail them out, I think is what I meant to say. Because if you did, that would be awesome. And that is my friend Tiger's link. Please go over and check her out. Hello, Mr. Paul Honeyman. Ooh, Paul Honeyman's in the house. How are you, my friend? Yes, they're Milk. Yay, thank you, Tiger. Hello, Laura. How are you? There's my girl. Moderators are coming in. First one in was Suzanne. But welcome, everyone. Happy Sunday. Palm Sunday to boot. And just going to keep asking. Please smash the thumbs up button as you're coming in. And let's see. Mr. Joe is still alive, so let's bear with it. 8 people in the house, 4 thumbs up. Good to see you, Laura. I figured I would let some people get in and then start yapping. Fill you in because it's been one heck of a weekend for sure. Oof. Do I ever have to fill you in? And they're still up, so I got a question for you. Well, good luck, Laura, with that one. Look, I pulled my bottle out of my car today and the cup holder stuck to it. Sorry, I forgot to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, girly. Appreciate it. Very much so. How do I look? How do I seem? Look pretty good, right? Best to be expected. If you've been here a while, you know I'm having teeth done. And I had a tooth extracted yesterday. How was your bum? Spots needs me to squeeze it. I had a tooth pulled yesterday. The weather was atrocious here yesterday. Literally. I don't even know if you could say raining cats and dogs. You look like you need to gain 30 pounds. I do. But it's the stress here. Fill you in. So yesterday I had to have a tooth pulled. And it was just torrential downpouring. The entire day. My appointment was for 3, and my friend Debbie, back down near Jimmy's, that's where she lives. It's called like Echo Beach. Every street she tried, it was flooded, and she's got a little car. So she couldn't get to me to go with me, and I drove. I just grabbed my bag, my water bottle and keys, and I have not done a ride like that. I couldn't tell you in how long. Well, I mean, I do Sam's and stuff, drive up and back, but I did that. The visibility was horrible, and there was a lot of traffic, and I was really scared, but I did it. I was told today it's all in my head, but it's just ignorance. You can't help ignorant people. But I drove to, well, Debbie was saying if you want to pick me up, but I was already too far up to turn around and get her at that point. But she said, I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. And I feel good. Nothing remotely close to when I had the 4 seeds extracted. I feel really good today. Um, when it wore off last night, I was hungry. I was hungry, so that's why I was asking and how I look, because yeah, it feels pretty good. And then Thursday's my appointment at 8 o'clock a.m. sharp to get the bottoms in. So, ugh, let me tell you, nothing was worse than getting those 4 infected teeth out. With, I think I was told I also had an infection in the jaw. So glad it's done. And I drove. I want to say with traffic, it's about 15 minutes. But usually without traffic, it'd be 11. And that doesn't sound like a big deal to anyone else. When you're not really driving outside your bubble, it's a huge deal. So drove there and stopped at Redner's after the fact for some pudding. Not a speck of jello on the shelf that didn't say fat free, sugar free. You know all the chemicals that are in that fat free bullcrap? Better off just eating the regular. But they didn't have any, so just got ice cream. Creamer, of course, for this week. Because I move out this upcoming weekend. Yep. If we both, let me see. Okay, let me go back. It's a little sore. I do feel like I got punched in the face, but I could talk pretty good. Send you 50-pound smell. My doctor would love you for that. I would take that for sure, but nerves, the only thing I'm concerned about with all the stress I'm going through right now is not losing who I am personality wise. Can't tell a lie. Last Saturday was horrible for me. Multiple different things kept happening, or things that were being said, and I felt like a piece of chocolate that melted like 7 times. I was in tears quite a bit, having some mini breakdowns last Saturday. Pulled myself up Sunday, and all I've been doing is packing so that I could be in my vehicle. Friday, I spent hours downstairs in the basement. I think there's 25 steps approximately, carrying up quarts of jars. Debbie didn't get here for a while later. And then by the time Debbie got here, with good reason, it was cloudy, looked like it was going to rain. I had a couple boxes outside. So what's going to Debbie's? A bunch of spices went to Debbie's, and a lot of the jars went to Debbie's. Some food. The J offer today, because I have some food that I just got from Sam's not that long ago. If it goes to Debbie, it's going to be inaccessible. I'm not going to be able to get to it or eat it. And he said it could go to, like the basement. So that would help out tremendously. So Friday from 7:30 in the morning till about 5 o'clock, up and down the steps, carrying up jars, going through things, carrying up boxes. The pile was huge right here because I didn't bring all that stuff here. He did because of the mad dash run of having to be out in 30 days. So there's a lot of extra work on me. I just keep going and packing because I'm hoping to make it less stressful on who does show up to help me move. Then maybe it'll just be the bedroom set and the chicken coop, which I did go to Thomas. Here his sister has one of those trucks that I need. But I'll probably wait till the last minute. Number 2, instead of having a small and a large unit, gonna go to a second large unit. So I guess if I get stir crazy in my vehicle, I could go over because he likes to shove things. And It'll have to be reorganized. Plus, I have to get in there. You put different locks on, so I need the keys, the codes, the gate, all that jazz. But I'm telling you, my girlfriend Angie was like, Mel, sit down, eat something. I was on an antibiotic for 7 days. I had some weird adverse effects at night, the one night, severe like chest pains, indigestion. Oh, it was horrible. So every dosage I took of that, when everybody was saying last week, oh, that used to tear my stomach up, I had one upset stomach, but it was mainly in my chest and this burning. And so every time I took the antibiotic, which is 3 times a day, I sipped on it with milk or drank a milkshake. So that's that. We'll go back to Friday in a few minutes. Let me get caught up on any comments. It was just cold here yesterday. Oh, it was ugly here yesterday. When I was driving and I was so scared, like I couldn't even see my 2 fingers in front of my face, let alone I was out of the bubble. But I've been in that area before. So a friend of mine said, good practice. A idiot today said, it's all in your head. That's just asinine. And I didn't pat myself on the back or like, woo, I did it. No, I just felt numb today. And not from my mouth either. Just, I don't know, just didn't really feel anything. So I had to get in my vehicle earlier today. And I had to sit for a bit because I felt extremely anxious. So I think yesterday's situation affected me today, but it wasn't very bad. It was fine. I'll take it, Tiger. You only got rain, Mel. We got no winds. The temperature dropped, Suzanne, and it was pouring. I don't even think it stopped really officially raining until 7:30. Because on my way back, it was still raining, but it kind of stopped almost till I got back to here. And it looked like the sun wanted to come out. But then the temperature dropped and it was so windy here. It was just really bad storms. Oh, you got the biggest snowstorm of the season. Shoot. I did see that. Like, I figured up that area or anywhere in the mountains would be getting snow. Shoveling the snow kind of sucks. Oh, yeah. But it's good exercise. Yes, as long as you take your time and don't hurt yourself. But I'm tired and my back is feeling it. Yep. He's going out. The fella's chasing her. Yeah, maybe once this is completely done, but Thursday morning, 8 o'clock sharp, bottoms go in. So it's a start. We have rain forecasted for tomorrow and Tuesday. No rain here. Sunny today, 50. And I think, well, if Jay's on here, I think it's a little bit higher than in the 50s, just not exactly 50. And sunny tomorrow as well. Just wish me luck for no rain for next Saturday. Let's see. Hello, KP. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, welcome in. I'll be right back. Okay, Paul. How are you, KP? Let's see, Mel, you should just move to Missouri. I'll set you up on my off-grid property. I wish I have storage units and stuff. So yeah, they would have to be moved by movers because I don't think I could take anymore. Garden State So-and-so saying hello, everyone. Go check out, that's Robin. Go check out her channel. And go over and look at some content. If you like, then subscribe. He says back. Hope everything was okay, Paul. Let's see. I don't know why that switched. That's sorry. Sorry. It's dropped 3 degrees here in 15 minutes, I'm sure. I'm not joking, Mel. It's totally off grid, but you could stay there. You never wrote me an email. It's in the upper 50s here right now, but tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 70s. Woo, woo. I think it's the high 50s here for tomorrow. We had a couple of really low dippers, like in the 20s. There was a little bit of ice on the deck this morning because it dipped down to in the 20s. So Wait, what? Mel, you just started getting a bottom and now you're getting rid. Darn it. Not trying to, but now that this one's officially gone, I don't know. After it was done and I was back and did the whole drive, um, I was hungry. I ate a pudding and then it wore off pretty quick. And then I had lobster bisque soup and a cup and a half of tea. Nope, I had a couple of cheesies on this side. And then I had a cup and a half of tea. And I guess I just passed out, but not from pain. Nothing was like that with the four teeth. That was excruciating. Not trying to lose weight, Paul, but the stress is almost unbearable and no help. And if you don't already know, I have a sprained elbow, but something's wrong with it and it needs an MRI. So that's not helping. I've never had my knees hurt a day in my life with all the stinking steps. So, and Debbie's older, so what was I going to do? I had to just keep, like, Andrew's like, I want you to sit down. I'm like, I'm almost at the finish line of getting it out the door. I put the little gate up upstairs for the dogs and went from the basement door out that way because I'm not killing myself going all the way around. No, no way was I doing that. I already killed myself enough. Fell down the steps 3 times. So, and up the steps twice. So I just got beat up, believe me. Last night was 20s here also. It was cold. Oh yeah, it was. Plus we had the wind. I wasn't talking teeth. Well, I know. The butt. Thank you, Tiger. Hello, Joe Serrano. You're in here on time. Hello, Melody Babe. Hope your Palm Sunday was a good one. Preparing for the Holy Week and leading an Easter Sunday. Well, I'm big for all that. And instead, I'm stuck packing. And Easter, I'll probably be in my SUV. So if anyone feels ever so generous and kind, moderator Suzanne, or Laura, can post my Amazon link. The Cash App would greatly help. Sincerely, I'm trying to get my hands on. It doesn't have to be Jackery, but I did find one on sale. I think it's like $40 off of it. But there's another brand. There's multiple options in there. There's another brand. I think it's $170 and then $40 off, which comes out to the price it was at Christmas time that I would have been able to pay. I would have been able to pay for myself. Somebody didn't constantly want money. But in order for me to feed myself with my Ninja Pot, because I won't have the money to eat 3 times a day or any times a day for that matter. It's the only way I see myself surviving. So I'm really, really wanting that. And there's a black roll in there that Laura recommended. It's only like $15 and change, and I could black out my windows so some weirdo doesn't look in and see me. It's a safety thing. So yes, that would be greatly appreciated. Hello, Jason. How are you? I'm down to 230 pounds. Cut out the sugar and the booze. Good for you. Everyone, I'm sure you know who he is. Green Country Agroforestry. I was hoping I said it right without a slur. I always called him my walking encyclopedia. Welcome in and go over and check out his channel. Find things over there you're interested in, and soil life, tree life, all that. The man is super intelligent. Jason Avers is in the house. Let's see. Oh, you got them off, Paul? The pins and needles are easing. Oh, that's great. That's great. Good news. Good news. Let's see. There's Suzanne's posted my Amazon wish list, which I just did explain if you ever feel generous enough. Okay, so in the picture, I had to quickly take, so I wouldn't be much longer or much later. So my friend and moderator, I trust her with my life, So I'm pretty sure you saw what she was writing last Sunday. You got to see my doggies, so they'll be in the vehicle with me. And their Auntie Laura sent them out raincoats. And I had to quick take a video of my Coco, post it on YouTube so she could see it for me to then remove it because there was no other way because some iPhones won't take a couple minutes, you know. And then I tried it on Sophie and she's plumpy. I couldn't even get the snaps to go, but my friends, 2 mediums came, which is originally what she ordered for the girls. How cute. You would have to see it. Absolutely adorable. I'm actually going to open it now. But they had just came late yesterday. So I haven't tried them on the doggies yet, but this is what Auntie Laura sent the girls. It's literally raincoat with feet, for all their feet, and a hood. How stinking cute. That looks like that should fit because Coco's long and Sophie just got heavy. And great big thank you to Laura for the rain jackets. I'm going to try it on them. They did come in mediums, but how cute is this? Listen, I don't care if I have to walk them in the rain and get soaked because I don't own a raincoat, but this will help my girls because if you know, I love my dogs and I don't want them getting soaked, and then you know, dogs will get in the vehicle and shake it all off, and I don't want to trash my vehicle because of the circumstances. So they got here safe and sound, and it was so tight on Coco. She fell over in the video. I didn't bother to leave it. I just thought, you know, I just put it out there for her to see it. Her and Jay saw it. But yeah, she said she ordered 2 mediums. They came out small, but these are going to be coming in handy, let me tell you. And then my Sophia has really bad anxiety in the vehicle. And she's sending them out a dog bed. They're using actually my other dog that I had for 16 and a half years. They're using Daphne's bed and the stuffing's falling out. And she ordered a really nice round bed for the dogs. And it's like an anxiety calming type of bed. So I told her she didn't have to. We spoke right after live last Sunday. It's almost 4 a.m, trying to fill her in on everything and hear her and, you know. And yeah, she ordered it pretty much right on the spot. So I'm grateful and very appreciative on what anyone does. Everyone and anyone. Let me try that again. Can I blame it on my mouth? But the girls say thank you out, Laura. They greatly appreciate it. They're going to need it. And it's cold here. So there's a bed coming for them. So yeah, if you ever feel the need to want to help out, the Amazon wish list that Suzanne posted, there's key things that are needed right on there. Let's see. Yes, I guess I was ignorant. Congratulations on losing your weight, my friend. I skipped over that. Mel is still the best square foot gardener I know, though. Thank you for that, Jason Evers. I so appreciate it. Let me see if I catch up on some comments. Mel's PayPal. Thank you, Laura. I have 2 blueberry plants, 25 strawberries, and 1 rhubarb being delivered tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to do a quick gardening thing right out the gate real fast. So a friend of mine was saying, hey, Mel, my ceilings are looking yellow. And I said, okay, give me a minute to finish what I'm doing, and I'll go in my little book and I'll look it up. Calcium, or it could use nitrogen, or it's not enough lighting. And what else was it? If they weren't up potted, they could turn yellow. So remember that if you're doing your seedlings, it will be based on how much light they're getting. They definitely would need some form of a fertilizer, but if they're really yellow, it would be nitrogen, calcium, or they have to be up potted. In my friend's case, they have to be up potted, her tomatoes. So quick tip on gardening if you're experiencing yellow. I wanted to make sure I got that out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. PayPal is in this video description. There's the Cash App if you feel ever so kind. You should get to bed tomorrow, Mel. Really? Who gets excited? I am, because I love my dogs. And I'm going to try to make this horrible experience as good as I can. We're having some really cold nights, and when Laura and I were talking back sometime, I was telling her about an electric blanket. She's like, no, that's only 4 foot. That's not going to be enough. So there was a large one. She's like, I'll just leave it in the car. I think it said one was left. And I'm like, rats, man. So if I had to say what's my top priority, is getting one of those boxes that have the 3-pronger. Of course, it would have, the other cords, of course, to charge it. Can later down the road. It's like a knockoff name. I don't remember the name, even though the Jackery's on sale. But the method behind my madness with that is I can take my Ninja all in one pot with the air fryer and still be able to eat. So I do have some jars set aside to go into my vehicle, but there's only one electric blanket left in that list. The only one that we could find that would be able to go into the lighter, reach into the back, because it's freezing here still at night. That might not affect anyone else, but it's going to affect me and the dogs. So there's that. But was a little alarmed earlier when I went in the cart and only saw there was one left. So, and I just thought that would help us to stay warm. So, the Give, Send, Go link, I thought I removed that. I never actually finished. Just nothing came out of that. So you don't have to worry about that. Thank you, Suzanne. Anyway, just do the Amazon, the Cash App, and PayPal, and the Amazon link through every live from here on out, because I need all the help I can get. Laura with the heart faces. Hello, Brooke Trout. Good evening, everyone, from beautiful Venice, Florida. How are you? I did see your email. I got it now. Laura and I spoke after last week's live, and she explained. I guess I was the only one that didn't know about that channel. And I was like, next time text me when he's live, I'll go on too. But, yeah, so there's that. But welcome in. Happy Sunday. Phew, what a weekend. Let's see. How much does YouTube take from your super chats? 40%. So that's why I'm not pushing for super chats. I can honestly say, like, PayPal will get like pennies to the dollar, but Cash App never took anything, and it's like that, literally. As fast as you use Cash App, as fast as it. PayPal's the same way too. They just take like a couple cents. But I'm just asking not to do it through YouTube, because they get 40%. I found that out the hard way when I got a love raid, and people were donating, and YouTube took 40%. Crazy. Paul was saying that why it was happening, but I wasn't familiar with that, but I learned a very valuable lesson from that. So I appreciate any donations. Just please don't do it through YouTube, and do it through PayPal, Cash App. I've never, ever had a problem with it, ever. And check out the Amazon wish list. It should be the top important things. There might be multiple of the, let's see if I can say the name right, because I never say the name right. Laura corrects me. Power supply box. From different brands to different prices to a no-namer. It seems like it's getting good reviews. From my friend Pam, I had her look it over. Doesn't seem bad, and it has the 3-pronger, which is what I need, and it's a way to charge all my stuff. and I could fit an electric blanket in there if I was ever so fortunate. But yeah, so that's important. And there's a black 3mm roll that Laura recommended that will black out the windows. It's like 15 and change. And I asked Debbie if she had very sharp material scissors. And she said, yes, why? And I said, I could do a lot of things. I didn't take wood shop or like measuring in school. I did home economics, obviously. And I just asked, if no one, I did ask Jay tonight if he thought that the measurements to my windows would be in my book. And he said, I highly doubt it. I said, I'm just not good with measuring. So I have to get that and get that done like this week. So I may have to give the money to Debbie, she told me just to use their, like her PayPal instead of, and so I'll give her the money. I'm trying to figure out, I need to measure first and then figure out if I'm going to need the wider roll so I can black out all my windows. So the crunch is on, and I've been doing nothing but packing. How much? Okay, so I read that. I'm a little late. Was calling my chocolate flock. Oh, how cute. It's like 40% close to it. Yep, so true. I can remove it. Oh, thanks, Suzanne. Damn Laura is right. Hello, Skinner Farms. Happy Sunday. How are you? Good to see you. Been a long time. I hope you and the wife are well. If you use the friends and family, PayPal takes nothing. So I heard. And I'm going to see if Miss Laura can walk me through how to do that. I think it's the same way with PayPal, Cash App. The Cash App, when I used it before, I didn't see anything taken out of it. PayPal, I did see it once. It was pennies to the dollar. True story. So yeah, that's the two apps that I'm using, and that's the reason why, because of YouTube benefiting from it, Yeah, I'm going to see if Laura can set me up with that, Paul. Thank you for that. There is Skinner Farms link. Go over and check him out and all his birds. I just deleted it, got rid of Cash App. Someone got a hold of it and it was deleted. Oh, that's not good. My son swears by Cash App, and I've used it multiple times, never had a problem, and I definitely don't have a problem through PayPal. I know some people before were mad at PayPal for their political things they were going to try to pull, but they knocked that and stopped that immediately. So PayPal is fine and Cash App is fine. Okay, Melanie. Oh no, Tiger, did you? Please don't make me cry. I'm uber sensitive. Uber sensitive. I will check. Greatly appreciate it. So back to Easter. I think I'm paid till the 1st, technically. So I don't know if she'll want me exactly out on Easter, and so I don't know what I'll eat and whatnot, but we'll have to see. Hopefully God understands, what's going on. I don't think that would be on me to be punished. I did forget like once about not eating meat on a Friday, but didn't forget after that. And I truly believe in my religion, so. But no one's helping. So I had to just keep going and going, and my body feels like it was hit by a truck. Falling down steps isn't the greatest, and keep that in mind. Fell down steps and up the steps twice. But falling down the steps wasn't good. So, yep, it's way too much. Yep. Hi, back. How's your... Oh, okay, sorry. Now, do you have protection while you're in your vehicle? Not a pew-pew, but yes, but this is why Laura is a smart cookie. And I'm not just saying it because I'm friends with her. I was worried about getting the silver for the window, blah, 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 blah. She said, nope, it's like 3M. It insulates the inside. I think it protects from the sun. And then I would have to get that and make sure I get enough of it. And like a nano tape. I think it's like a double-sided tape. And then I was just saying to Jay earlier that I saw a guy who put an L, like a masking tape, and an R for like the left or the right, so that when nighttime rolls around, you're not trying to fiddle with it or whatever. So that was a pretty good idea. But that's what she recommended, and it's in the cart. I just don't know what the size of my windows are yet. And yeah, so yes to Tiger's answer. I think it may be illegal, but it is what it is. I took it out of my bug out bag. Like when I've had a bug out bag in my vehicle for a really long time. Kept saying I was going to do a video on it, even at Jimmy's. Just never did. So maybe I'll do a video on it, but there was something in it that I took out and I put it under a seat. And remember the hori for gardening? It's got the point and then jagged and then straight. I also have that in my vehicle. So, and something else that's supposed to take down an 800-pound man. So, better than last video. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't have that. Hello, Miss Tina Ladybug. How are you? Compliments she was giving me, like the gardening queen was in there. And yet another video, I don't know if you haven't done any, but I've been on the lookout to see if it pops up, and I haven't gotten an alert. But hello, Miss Tina Ladybug, and happy Palm Sunday, everyone who celebrates around the world. But welcome in, happy Sunday. I know I do, but I got it. Like I said, if I dodge one bullet, there's 10 more. This is what I mean. Let's move on to the next thing. So when I fell on Jean's basement steps, my phone hit the floor. And had my teeth work done because the bottoms will be going in on Thursday, like I said, at 8 o'clock in the morning. And this morning, I was tired because I'm up early here all the time. Sometimes I don't even come out of the room till they leave, but I'm basically paying all to be in that room. I woke up this morning to something hot on my back. So I figured, is that the heating pad? Like it woke me up. So it was part heating pad, part my phone. So here's the bad news. Part asleep, I turned the power off on my cell phone, not thinking anything of it, but I've been having some battery issues and disconnection issues where it'll just, like I could be on the phone with Angie, it'll just hang up. I have other people I talk to that could vouch it'll hang up. It'll tell me, see, today I was down there packing more in the basement, went down, it was at 100%. I think I came up and out, not even an hour later, it was at 7. Quick went to plug it in and it already had died. So back to this morning, something told me like you just turned your phone off. Couldn't get it to turn on. Everything I tried, I couldn't get my phone to turn on. If you wanted to talk about panic, I'm like, all the videos I did just to be able to take a little bit of a break so I can be packing is what I worked so hard for, just so I can get through the packing period. So work's in there. Every single contact I have is in there. Even the kids. I said a prayer to God, please don't let my phone just completely take a poop now. Tried to get the phone case off. Was using like the cap to a pen to get the phone case off. Tried everything. And this is a true story. A person can only handle so much before they literally break, but I feel like now people that are going through it with me are understanding I'm dodging one bullet, and then it's another bullet and another bullet. So nothing was working to get my phone on, and all I could think of is I'll have no contacts, and not even my kids. So sat on the end of that bed, kind of gave up with trying to keep pushing the button. Just had it plugged in, And I said, dear God, what am I going to do being in my SUV and not have a phone? Like, this cannot be happening. I know it needs to be replaced. I'm an ATM here. Just don't have it to do it. And just prayed. And my phone came on. It almost makes me want to cry, but my phone came on. So believe in the power of God. And I need lots of prayers. But it came on, but it's still acting up today. It keeps shutting off. And when I got the phone case off, I noticed when I fell from the steps, the back of my phone is pretty much cracked and shattered. And it's kind of spidering, and it's headed right towards the camera. So that's what I woke up to. It's 6 something this morning. After having my mouth done and doing the ride there and back, whatever, I felt pretty good about my mouth, but that's what happened with my phone. So not good. I was explaining to Jay, I'm with T-Mobile, and what T-Mobile wants me to, like, I paid $250 just for my phone number, which was ridiculous because I was in like a family plan and I just wanted to be out on my own. So in order to keep the number, I had to pay $250. And true story, back around like July or something like that. So when Jay and I went in to go get 2 phone plugs to stop it from shutting off, the guy looked at my phone like it's ancient. It's a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Love it. It's got a good camera. It was like a kid. And he's like, oh, you want a new phone? And I said, yeah, if I'm going to get offered it in payments. If not, no. Because what they're doing now is it's the cost of the phone and a $250 deposit. And when you go online and look up like the S22 or the S23, it's in the thousands. I just need a phone to be able to continue working and to reach friends and family that I love. So there might be a light at the end of the tunnel on that one, but we'll see. You know, I can't say I prayed on that one. I just was kind of hoping for a miracle. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the phone, but it's not going to last. So that's that. But I did pray this morning, and 3 hours later, my phone came on. So real nervous today, and my anxiety's up, as you can hear. So wish me luck with my phone. Let's see. You send it, Mel, and click the friends and family. It asks you on the page before you send it, Mel. I don't send. It's usually me receiving. And click the friends and family. Check your PayPal. I'll have to look. There's Tina Ladybug's link. Everybody's saying hello. Thank you, everyone, for saying hello. It's been fine for me sending a few gifts over the last few years. Yep, I haven't had any problems, Paul. It was after Katrina, so I hate to see someone else going through it. It is unbelievable, to be honest with you. When I did, it worked fine. Suzanne said, yeah, PayPal works great. Okay, let's see. I'd rather be judges by 12 than carried by 6. I know. Darn it, Mel leads me on with a pop-up and then brings it back to religion, cutting my joke off. I'm sorry. I probably didn't even see the joke, but I would like to be respectful to everyone and even say it out loud for myself, because I've never missed an Ash Wednesday. Hold on, I'm trying to, folks, prayers, because my body, first of all, is injured for sure between the falling down the steps, falling up the steps, and I already have a bad elbow, which the elbow's so bad that I can't even lift up my pocketbook. Lots of prayers for the body. How about that for starters? Oh, shucks, Tiger, I'm blushing. Let's see. Yeah, my ex said that to her and she's nearly fainted. Mel, who do you have as a carrier? I have an extra phone. I have T-Mobile, and it's a good price. At first, I was offended when I was getting my phone number back. He's like, "Well, how old are you?" And I was like, "Why?" And by the tone of his voice, I was like, "Probably old enough to be your mother." And he said, "Oh, because, we're running a thing based off of age." So I was like, "All right, I'm listening. And what's the catch?" So literally, my cell phone bill is unlimited everything because I needed to be unlimited everything because of my phone and because of YouTube. And I have long conversations with good people, but YouTube takes a lot. I explained I was a YouTube creator, so $50 and cents it is. $50 and cents. And that's including tax. So there's my bill, and it is unlimited everything. So it's T-Mobile. Yep. I love my Galaxy S9. You have it? I have the Plus. Do you have the Plus? Because if not, then that makes me more badass than you, Paul. Just kidding. A Galaxy Note 9, really? What did I get, Laura? I got back a few years. I ordered all my niece's kids and even Gavin the Fire tablet, I think it was. And I was like, well, while I'm at it with them, I might as well get myself one. But it's small. It's like a 7-incher. And I'm like, gosh darn it, should have got all the kids a 7-incher and got myself a bigger one. Because got to be like this. You know what I mean? Laura got me a case for it. And Laura is letting me use her Netflix. At first, I put up a fight. No, 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 no. She's like, Mel, it's only Netflix. you know. And I did ask why, and she said, I'll give you something to watch in your vehicle. So if only it was on something bigger, that would be awesome. So great big shout out to Laura. She gives a lot of great advice. She has done a lot of kind things over the amount of time I've been friends with her. Lots of wonderful things. And that's where the black stuff for the window comes in at. Because if you have your phone on or your tablet on at night, because I'm not trying to get into trouble, you know what I mean? Tiger's message. I did. It's T-Mobile, right? Mine's Galaxy Note 9. So that would be like a tablet? Could watch Netflix on it? No, just kidding. Paul Honeyman says, Mel, shut up. Read Tiger's message. I did laugh out loud. And Laura's laughing at him. I have one of the phone companies. My phone is a cheap Motorola. It was under $100 to buy. But mine was given to me because Jack is taking it. Oh, gotcha. Oh, let me catch up. Chat. Am I caught up yet? Prayers. Let's see. Mine's an S9 Plus. But I wasn't bragging, he says. Okay, because that's mine and I love my phone. I just had said I don't need to have the latest, greatest phone. When I like something, I like it. I used to have a Motorola Flip in pink. Love that phone. Used it for like forever. I'm dying, she says. No, I have a Galaxy Note 9 that I don't use. It's in good condition. I can send it to you. Tiger, that would be uber kind. I did see it. I don't want to tell anyone what to do, honestly. But if you're not using it, be more than happy to use it. Because like I said, I have a fire tab, I think Laura knows the name of it. And it's a 7-incher. Which 7 inches isn't that big. Oh, here comes Paul at the gate. I should have never said that. Laugh out loud. Mel's looking for a 7-incher now. No, I'm not. I ain't cutting an inch off, Mel. Sorry. No, silly goose. Oh my goodness. I knew I was going to walk into that. It's a phone, but it's a decent sign for a phone. Awesome. Tiger, that's uber kind because it wouldn't hurt to have a backup phone, like for emergencies. So thoughtful. So yeah. It takes my breath away. I'm just overwhelmed. Not ungrateful, overwhelmed. Anxiety's through the roof. Clock's ticking. And Paul wishes he was 7 inches. with that. But Tiger, that's up to you, sweetheart. And God bless you. Greatly appreciate it. And yes, if you would like to, I'm accepting because you never know, you know. I have 2 doggies. I'm gonna have to be walking in the rain, you know. That's why Miss Laura sent them out raincoats because she loves the girls. And there's an anxiety bed coming. But last I looked in the cart, that one electric blanket, that electric blanket, there's only one left. So, yeah, just so much to do. And I'm the only one that's been doing it. Spoke to my son Johnny today because I sent him out a quick text yesterday. Like, hey, are you around to drive me to the dentist? And then I wrote, never mind. I drove there to him, talked to him today, and he's like, Mom, I'm so super proud of you. That's great, you know. I said, will you be here Saturday? So here's the kicker. I'm trying to do so much because my Jarrett was frowned upon for not being here on Saturday because he has mandatory work Saturday and Sunday. And I'm not going to tell my son he has to quit or any of the above because who's going to be paying his rent? I did talk to Jarrett on the phone. Can't really get into that yet because I'm still a little confused by the conversation, but he does say he doesn't want his mother on the street. Just fill you in real quickly. I think Lindsay's leaving. It's Shannon on the paper and said, here's for you to sign so you could take over the lease. But he said it wouldn't be for months. So, but it was a different, like odd conversation, but it's whatever. So I did talk to Jar. He has work. Johnny's not the type of person that's going to be. I was told to tell my son to get all of his friends. And guess what? I didn't. I did tell him today that I'm the one that's been killing myself, falling up steps, down steps, wrecking my elbow to try to make it as easy as possible. And I can't put a chicken coop on my back, so I went to Thomas, said, do you know anyone? And he said his sister. I was like, well, maybe you can ask to borrow it, please, to make this a little bit easier and give her some advance notice would be nice. He said he'll say what he can do. So that's that. If not, I'll be on the property because I'm one person. So that's that. Fire's 7-inch tablet. Yeah. I know, Tiger. Sorry. Got lots to say tonight. I felt that I'd take her breath away if she only wants 7 inches. Paul, you are so silly. Give me a break with that. Because I don't want to be crude on YouTube. Or like, God bless his soul, my daughter's father. He used to write me these little notes in my clothes. Funny. And he would always sign it like, how can I say this? B, D, and his name was Al, so it was BDA, and we'll love BDA. Got so sick of it. And I was doing college, and I came in the one day, I was like, that's it, whip it out. And then I measured, and I was like, put that thing away, seriously. True story. And that's why I didn't want any more kids. I had my Amanda, and that was it for that. So that's my funny story. You still need to come to Missouri. Text me in the morning, Tiger. Laura's saying, good luck with that. What's that mean? Laura, if you drove to Pennsylvania to help and my storage goes and you're with me, that's different. You know, like you say you trust me, I would trust you with my life. You already know my circumstances. So that's that. The last inch would pop her eyeballs down. This is like a G. So anybody that watches this back, welcome to Funny Man, Paul Honeyman. It's all in good fun. Laura's going, bah, ha, ha. That is true, Tiger. He wouldn't. Hello, Vandal Land. Guess who? You're missing all the good stuff. Are you in Walmart? I'm going to say that to him every time he comes in. How are you, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. Thumbs up number 14. 17 people in here watching. Don't mind the freshness, everyone. We all know, but if you watch us afterwards, thank you so much. I know I have a lot of people that are watching my videos and my live and are not subscribed yet. So maybe think about subscribing. It would sincerely help me out and it would help the channel out big time. So yeah, there's that. Extremely grateful to see people watching my videos and the views going up. You have no idea what that's doing. Also, if anyone feels kind enough and would like to help out some way, somehow, you could go to some of the playlists and let them run. Even if you put it on a 1, that would help me out tremendously. Robin was doing that for me. And yeah, so that's another way you can help. I know that, Tiger. I would just need help, like a moving company type of help. But I was waiting for Laura to be like, say, I'm coming to get you, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, bye. I'd be taking some serious anxiety medicine, but I'd be around her. I'd be fine. I always giggle at you, Paul, always. And yes, you do your job as done, full 100%. Thank you, Vandal the Land. Happy to have you in here. You might have to go back and rewatch the beginning so you're not lost. Yep, we love when Paul's in here because he's Paul Funny Man. I'm going to leave that place though. Want to make a bet? Call me out, Laura. Let's make a wager. Let's make a wager. Let's see. I would. For a whole new, different life. Here comes Laura. Uh-oh. One is, well, the daughter moved to Florida with my grandkids without me knowing about it. Johnny is renting a room with a cop buddy of his. It's the cop buddy's house. It's only 2 bedrooms. But I am going to try to see if the little freezer box can go over there. Johnny's going to look into that. And Jared's the one that was in a relationship. And anyway, it's a 1 bedroom, but she may be leaving, but he did say, I'm not going to let my mom be on the street, but I don't think she would technically, I don't want to talk about his business like that. I don't think she would technically have to be out till, it's May. And because I did speak to him on the phone and he wants to get a few things fixed. I told him I would lay on a sleeping bag in the living room, but that's still a few months away. You know what I mean? Grow Big TV. Hello, Joe. How are you, my friend? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. You might have to go back, watch from the beginning. So yeah. Not lately. I've not been able to sit at Walmart since some a-hole stole my car. Oh, that's horrible, Vandal. Horrible. Welcome in, Mr. Joe from Grow Big TVs in the house. And he has a roommate and it's only 1 bedroom. Yep. Let's see. Trying there, Tiger. Oh, and there is none here. Like the multiple phone calls, ready for this one? The funds are not available because of the, I might get in trouble for this, but there's no other word to call them. Illegals. Say it real quickly. It's going to them before somebody that really needs it. So from a comedian from Mel's channel to get a giggle and lift their spirits. And I love him so much for that. Let's see, everybody saying hello to Joe. Robin saying, I'll keep running. Thank you so much, Robin. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, that's another thing you could do. If you can't donate to the Cash App or to the PayPal or get something out of the Amazon link that they can keep posting as more people come in. Yeah, so 1 week to go. You can also run the playlist. That'd be greatly appreciated. But I go live at 10, so I'll have to drop to get it ready. Ooh. For sure. I don't even know how to do it, Tiger. Like, I don't even know how to do it. Doing the best I could do right now. You know, make a coffee, set the lights, make a title. Not much, but still takes some preparation. It does, unless you're 3 to 5 minutes late like me and can wing it real quick. Lower Bucks County in Pennsylvania. So, oh yeah, she knows. She knows. Lower Bucks. Wow, I didn't know it was Lower Bucks, Tiger. I can't really move anything with this left arm anymore. I'm going to be sending the bill to someone, for sure. Just trying to get my legs situated. Which these two are my 2 dining room chairs. Yeah, I can't believe that happened to you and all the belongings. Yeah, it's horrible. Sorry, Vandal. Absolutely, I would, Laura. I was basically living out of my car when it was stolen. It was loaded down with stuff set for bug out. Oh no, that's horrible, Vandal. Horrible. Life goes on. So sorry. I do hope you get it back. Text me, Tiger. In a while now. It dumped on the woods or the lake. Oh, really? What do you mean, Paul? You're fine, Paul. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing all week. So I've been putting out videos, as you very well know, like every other day. And I did extra work so that I could get things done because of no help. So yeah, spent my whole Friday killing myself. And even Angie was yelling at me on the phone, like, sit down, try to eat something. Plus, I was on a really strong antibiotic. But I'm glad this all went well. Easy peasy. And Debbie will take me to my appointment on Thursday morning at 8 a.m. And yeah, progress, right? Isn't that what they say? So I'm just trying to hold myself together. And I'm trying to figure things out. Like today it was this bag that I got from Temu months back. 6, 7 months back. Originally for like, I think for my hatch, the supermarket says it holds 50 pounds, but they don't put, the cardboard wasn't in there. So I had like a Kellogg's breakfast bar box and just flattened it in there. But Jay said if I give him the bag, he'll cut me out. It's probably going to need either that exact size of cardboard or 2 pieces of cardboard. But I just got done doing an emergency bag in case something happens sooner. With emergency things to be able to eat are out there. Just like crackers. I think I forgot to put the peanut butter out there, but crackers, jam, breakfast bars. Is anybody else like, or have you ever tried, what is it called? I call it Kipper Snaps. I can't speak right. Kipper Snacks. It's herring in the can. Oh my gosh. It's very high in protein. That's why I eat it. And it's even better once you drain it and golden mustard, the spicy brown mustard on the top. Well, I was preparing for those, so I have quite a few of those. Some mango cups. I don't remember what else. Just a few like quickie things I could eat. So, yeah. Oh, you did, Paul? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, my friend. I so sincerely appreciate it. This community is awesome, and I'm not going to cry. I did enough of that last Saturday. I don't know. Oh, here's the other thing I did. So I went out in the garage. Expired. You can't donate expired cans. And even ones, listen, they're not expired. Somebody wants to come get them and go donate them, fantastic. But I put them all in the recyclable. Dream's going away. And apparently, I how was it said? And you will donate them to the college. Well, needless to say, no. And two, they were recyclables. And what isn't expired, because you cannot donate that. Even if I was hard up, I wouldn't want, expired things. But we all know, if you're any type of a prepper, canned goods last longer. But that's the rule of thumb up here, and I know that for a fact. Number two, some things went to Debbie's, and yeah. So that happened Thursday? No, because the trash goes out Tuesday night. And I didn't want the trash to go out again without it having things that were no good put in it to go to the curb. But yeah, that's what was said to me. Oh, that really, Vandal? Since 89. Unfortunately, this is St. Louis area, okay? Nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there, no offense. I was born in Quincy, Illinois, but I also had family. You look like a professor, Mel, with those glasses on. Very appropriate, considering all that you know about gardening, chickens, cooking up some great food. Yeah, which I'm going to have to do some baking. Sorry about the blur. Some bacon on the way out the door. Gonna have to get blueberries because I want my blueberry muffins. And I can't eat any store bread. Have you smelled it? Have you tried to just let it sit around and see what it does? Nothing. It doesn't even mold. The only thing I'll eat is the Hawaiian rolls and the potato rolls. So unless I could get them in advance, or maybe that Monday with Debbie, I'm not really sure. I'll have to see. I have to talk to her. Just going to make some cinnamon brown sugar bread and probably some more cinnamon raisin. Maybe. I don't know about the raisins for me though. But white bread. So quick bake off on my way out. And I got to get that stew cooked. My cousin currently lives there. Let's see. And thank you, Mr. Joe Serrano. Appreciate it. Which was the baking aspect. It helps my situation. Like gardening is a form of therapy. Baking is a form of therapy. And I love to cook. Love to feed people. And, I did that for a year. So, today's video was my lemon blueberry 3-tier cake. Keeping that chip real. When I went to take out the bottom layer, it almost wanted to fall apart. But you could doctor it right up. Amazing. Tastes great. And suddenly a tuxedo cake was in the house. And nobody wanted to touch it. So that's all right because other people will take my baked goods. Didn't stop them for a year, What else? So I just posted that today for Easter if you're interested. You could do a 2-tier if you want. I just did a 3-tier. Easy peasy. You can use frozen blueberries or fresh. And it's amazing. That's Easter dessert for the table and it looks pretty. picture that I uploaded is mine that I did like, oh, I don't even know how long ago. And decorated it all up to look super pretty. But I just learned doing bare minimal editing on that blueberry lemon 3-tier Easter cake is that I could put the picture of what the inside of the piece looked like or the cake at the very end before it goes to please subscribe. So if you want to see what a slice look like, it's at the end of the video. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so I did that. And then the lemon cupcakes, I did, I didn't have my piping stuff here and I like to dollop. Made them before. So the picture with the dollop, you'll see that. That'll be coming out. And, just because it was like springy weather. But I'm trying to get out some spring things. I wanted that cake out today, so you have time to decide if you need a dessert. You could make it for Easter or even just for spring. It's quite lovely. Laura, your cinnamon buns are up. I totally forgot. And those could be made any time of the year. It's so easy to make those cinnamon rolls. So I got that out there and said big shout out to Laura. And then it's the blueberry lemon 3-layer cake, which is delish. I just uploaded that today because a video does fall on a Sunday too. If I do every other. What else? Lemon cupcakes. You'll see what the cupcake actually looks like. They're great. I baggied them up, gave them to Debbie, some blueberry muffins for her to put in her freezer down there. Because I can always tell her to take 2 out the night before or whatever. But definitely want fresh blueberry muffins on the way out the door. And either grab potato rolls or the Hawaiian rolls. I don't know how well that... Well, 1 for sandwiches and 2 for at least peanut butter and jelly. So figured I'd make some bread. Plus it would help Debbie out too and ease my anxiety on the way out. Let's see. Very true, Suzanne, but the crunch is on. And some do say that, some don't. But originally I was told by Jean they were all expired, and they weren't. And I'm not going to put them in the can and then dig them back out or be told what to do like that ever by anyone. So that's that. Let's see. Exactly, Suzanne. Refill my ice. Oh yeah, Laura with her ice. She has to have the pebble ice too. From morning till night, she has pebble ice. I don't want to live here, but it's where work is right now until retirement. Gotcha. With the bourbon or whiskey, Laura? Neither. She just chews on ice and then drinks the water. Let's see. So you wouldn't want to live there either, huh? Same here, Suzanne. If the can or package isn't torn, damaged, food stuff is good. Yeah, but there was some kind of a leak. Some of the cans got dented or rusted. I'm not an idiot. You all know that. I've been around the block. I don't need to be told how to do things when I'm 56 years old, soon to be 57 on April the 4th. How you like that? Let's see. We've been working on our off-grid property, but we can't quit the jobs here and pay the bills off that we have. Straight ice, Paul, she says. I eat so much freaking ice, it's unreal. Well, we were on the phone last Sunday after live. I might as well just turn it this way a little. She called me before I was even out in the dining room. Filled her in on a bunch of things, of course. Chatted 4 a.m. And I hear this noise when I'm like, I'm going to sleep. I was like, do I hear ice? She's like, yeah, girl. I said, it's like 4 a.m. She's like, I gotta have my cup of ice. Oh my gosh. Love her. Cracks me up. She's very, very funny. And I was like, do you drink milk? She's like, yuck. You know what I mean? Like, So she said, well, I'll let the water, if it melts, she'll drink the ice water. So it's good for her though. That's what she likes. Oh no. Could actually be on the property with your car. That'd be scary. Survivor. Yep. Hello, Grammy Karen. Oh my goodness. Look who's in the house. Miss Grammy Karen. And in case you don't know who that is, it's Jen Stivers from the Stivers mom. Hello, Miss Grammy Karen. Happy Palm Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. You might have to rewatch from the beginning. It was quite interesting live. Lots going on. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Hope everything's well, Miss Grammy Karen. Happy Sunday. Playing the long game. I'll be 59 in June. My birthday wish is to be 62, damn it. Really? Tiger, you're funny. Cinnamon roll video pending for watch. Oh, for you, Joe. Okay. Also, the blueberry lemon Easter cake after Exciting Joe's Garden State live. I clicked on that, but noticed you were live, and I'm here. I know, surprising, on time too. Easy peasy cake to put together. Will stand out. I just figured I've done it before. I'm not going to go through all the trouble to get the snub, like, oh no, nobody's going to eat it here, whatever. And put the picture out of what mine looked like some Easters ago. But such a great cake. Such a great cake. And same with the cinnamon rolls, Joe. You can make them anytime. Doesn't have to be for Christmas or anything like that. It could be good for Easter morning. Shoot, I cooked the whole dinner last Easter here. But that would have been something good. Oh yeah, and an oatmeal bake I want to make too. Use up some of my applesauce because I have one left. But yeah, so going to be cooking and baking on the way out the door. Worst case scenario, like the stew, I'll just, even if it's not Julie Child style, but I'm going to really try to, even though I packed her books up, I'm going to make stew. And if I have to ship it up Jay's so I can still eat it, you know what I mean? Like I'll eat some fresh or whatever. And then he can have some, he just can't eat it all. Maybe he can freeze it in portions so I can have some. It's an idea. But yeah, great cinnamon roll. Laura was waiting for it, and there it is. Oh yeah, Robin said her mom loved her ice too, Laura. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like milk, but I do love my iced water though. Yes, she does. Hey there, I keep missing your live for some reason. Yes. Happy Palm Sunday. Thank you, Miss Grammy Karen. Moderators post there. Suzanne posted her link. Thank you. Joe lurking today on your Sunday fun day. Hoping you had a great Easter show. Not gonna lie, though, Paul, during the summer lake pool when I get time. That is, I do have a mixed drink. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Who's gonna be on Tuesday, Joe? Can I just laugh out loud? So yes, a lot's going on. The crunch is on. The staying in my vehicle's on. But I'm going to hold it together best I can. It's getting chilly again. But in case you're just coming in, these are the raincoats that Auntie Laura got for the dogs, Coco and Sophia. So when we're in the vehicle, the dogs won't get soaked when I have to walk them in the rain. These are so cute. First ones that came are small, but look at them with the feet. And then the, look, it's going to be so cute. I'm going to try it on them tomorrow, and it's got a hood. I call her Miss Fatty McFad now because I didn't realize I mean, I knew Sophia was gaining some weight, but she looked smaller after I gave her a haircut. I only have her 4 legs to finish and around her butt. Smooth it all in, and the dogs will be going out of here with a haircut too. So, just didn't want them to get cold or shake all over my vehicle. I've never lived like a dirtball, even if I had to live in my SUV. But yeah, she wanted them in pink, Laura did. It's like a fuchsia. This is so stinking cute. So the girls appreciate it. Nancy, Laura. I'll try it on them tomorrow, and then I'll text you how they fit. Because these are mediums. The smalls didn't fit either one of my dogs. Coco fell over, and Sophie rolled over, but she couldn't even get the buttons snapped for Sophia because she's my Chubba Wubba now. But thank you again, Laura. Are you doing okay where you are at? Nope. In my vehicle to be out this upcoming weekend. Easter weekend, that is. Yeah. If somebody wants to write to Miss Grammy Karen, so I don't have to repeat it all, because, people like to listen. Let's see, y'all. I'm going to have to go. I'm exhausted. I haven't recovered from my 41 hours. I was up Thursday, Friday. Oh, my goodness, Tiger. That's a lot. Girl, get your rest. Yes, I will take it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Text me, like you said, in the morning. Absolutely. And greatly appreciate it. Believe me, when I tell you. Greatly appreciate it. And have a blessed week, Tiger, but hopefully I'll hear from you tomorrow. Let's see. Everyone's saying have a great night, Tiger. If you feel better after your rest, you got to be exhausted. Be well. Ever since my grandma, Salute Marie, lived, this tradition here. Bread pudding made with stale baguettes, jaggery dried fruits and cheese. Oh, that's so good. Joe, you need to share that recipe with me. I bought 2 blocks of cheese too, so that if I need to eat something other than peanut butter and jelly, I guess I'll be cutting off cheese. So I will have to, ice will be an expense to keep the cheese cold. And I'll probably just get like a half gallon of milk, my creamer. I don't know. I don't have it all figured out. I'm not even going to sit here and say that I do. I'm just trying. And what other news? We'll have to see what's going on with my niece, because her little one is sick, and they're supposed to be coming up on Saturday from Maryland. So yeah, we'll have to see what's going on with that. It does sound yummy, doesn't it, Suzanne? Letting the video play so Mel gets ours. Thank you, Tiger. Yeah, if anybody's like going out the door for work, if you could just hit like the master playlist or the one that says I grew all this food and just let it play. I would greatly appreciate it. If you can't help in any other way, then play the playlist. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you, Tiger. Yes, on Tuesday we have a roundtable gardener. Oh, Scott. Yeah, I know him. Mary's Heirloom Seeds, Simply Gardening, and she'll jump. Well, that's going to be exciting, Joe. That is when I have to see where I'm at with the packing, but I will definitely try my darndest to be there. Yeah. So I have a weird little video on the chickens, because originally I was explaining last Monday's video. They were out for hours, and I was cleaning this and doing that. And Vandal the Land, your friend Babette, needs to get back over here. She is so lovely and funny. She did give me a recommendation what to do for the chicken coops, like what they're doing to the nesting boxes. Greatly appreciated it. But yeah, when you come in, you're going to have to bring her. But she is quite lovely. We're all very fond of her over here. So, I might have to give her a reminder here and there. But anyway, I thought, since I missed recording them being out for 2.5 hours while I was cleaning up all that jazz, doing other stuff and taking my verticals down off my green stalks, because Angie's like, oh, you forgot to record them. I'm like, I seriously did. So anyway, this week's video will be a little weird. Yeah, you won't hear anything. You'll just see the chickens, a little bit of me talking, trying to follow them around so you could see them out free ranging. And was it last Monday where she was screaming at me, I think she was screaming at me then. But I called it a little pop up video. But I cleaned the refrigerator out. I don't waste anything, goes to my chickens. I think some of the rain from the wind blowing when it got into their scrap bowl, which sucks. And so, yeah, you'll see that. It might be a little bit of a different video, but you will get to see the chickens and hear me say it was 70 degrees because it was previously recorded when it was 70 or 60 something. I think I said it was 70 degrees out, but you will see the chickens. What else do I have on my phone to upload for this week? Let me think. The lemon cupcakes for spring. It's the spring lemon cupcakes that will go out as well. So that if you want to do either one of the two, the dessert would look really nice on the table. And it's delish. The lemon cupcakes, I'm sorry, that will probably be next because I want to make sure that I get at least 2 things out in case you are interested. Well, technically, I guess it's 3 because you have the cinnamon rolls. You can make them for Easter breakfast. Or you can make my French toast casserole for Easter breakfast. But yeah, I figured I would give you a few options, spring or Easter, a couple videos of that. And then a bread dough recipe I've been doing for years and years. I still have to upload that where I do it with bread flour and then I do it with regular flour. And you can literally get multiple things out of it. I still have to upload that. And me doing the tomatoes from out of the freezer downstairs, that time that she went away, spent my weekend doing it, and I think I got like 4 quart-sized jars for all those frozen tomatoes that were in the freezer. Did that, never posted it yet, so I do have a little bit of a backlog, but it's given me a little grace. I still have to make the mousse. I'm leaving here before I make that mousse. But yeah, it's given me a chance to try to get more things done, whether it be the dogs finish their haircuts, packing. Yeah, it's a whole thing. For bed, we'll put your channel on play all, let it run through the night. Thank you so much, Miss Grammy Karen. Greatly appreciate it. You knew that this was only temporary. And so, yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah. One book, US and UK. Yep. I just realized I have with you next Sunday. Sorry, 1 a.m. to finish 4. Speaking before I forget, Paul. Condolences. I know everybody likes to call her Catherine, Kate, but Catherine, the princess, for what the media has done to her, that poor thing, to make her, that's what I feel like it is. She pretty much was like pushed in a box, have to come out and do a video. The people that were making fun of her, whether it was the news outlets or trashy Kim Kardashian or Blake Lively or, Kurt Cobain, I think he is on Night. He's garbage anyway. They should all be disgusted, especially Blake Lively, who has 4 kids. She's beautiful. She's elegant. I posted it on my Instagram, my Facebook, and forgot to post it in my news feed. If you know me, I did American History 1, 2, 3, stuck in the Henry VIII era, but love everything royals. And she's so eloquent and beautiful and such sad news. So lots of prayers for Princess Catherine, soon to be queen. I wish her nothing but the best. And I just think, and they were talking about America and America's news cycles and the people that were doing this, that, and the third. It's disgusting. It's like an embarrassment, And she shouldn't have had to be backed into a corner. Like, why do people want to know where she is? Mind your own business. Seriously. She's a mother. of 3 children. Her medical records were going to be broken into. It's sickening, sickening, sickening. So I did want to talk about that very quickly, and wish her nothing but the best. I hope for a full recovery. I dealt with cervical cancer, and luckily it was in there when they did the surgery, so there was no chemo after the fact. But I wish her nothing but the best and a very speedy, healthy recovery. So that I wanted to say. As soon as Paul was talking about the time thing, I remembered it. So I'm still going to put it on my community tab, just out of respect, because I think she's quite lovely, and I think that she will make an amazing queen. But what is the likelihood of it happening to 2 royals of the family at the same time? Whew, tell me they're not getting hit with it. But I just think the people and the media that did that are just nasty, like disgusting, vile individuals. There you go. There's that little rant. Let's see. She was in here when you weren't in here. I think it was your son's birthday party. She was in here. She left me a comment under last Monday's Monday Cuteness Overload on what the chickens are doing, screaming at me. I put cocoa cord pads in instead, and they ripping that apart too. So I'm going to take her advice. Yes, have a great week, Miss Grammy Karen. Love you to pieces. She fits in over here like a glove. She sure does. The same as molasses. Just in dry form, cones of bars, frozen compressed brown sugar. In the USA, the time change is done early Sunday morning, not Monday morning. Chili chump sounds spicy. 100% sure my understanding is that it is a less refined sugar product, less processed in the USA brown sugar. Got to be careful because of the phone situation I just told you about. Let's see. Yeah, our clocks go forward. Okay, on the 31st, and Easter Monday is a holiday. Yeah, it's usually a holiday here as well. Not a U.S. official holiday. Yeah, not a U.S. official, but they don't usually have things open for religious reasons for Monday here. It's not heavily refined, but it still has molasses in it. Easter Monday, a holiday for Mexican masonry workers, yes. Also in the UK for masonry workers there. It's just a bank holiday, Joe. Well said at Bake Leg. Thank you, Mr. Garden State Gardener. Well, Paul, I had no idea that you guys see. Let's say, interesting. Here we add water and a light syrup, very sweet. Oh, that's interesting, Joe. So yeah. So whether you're interested in hearing about Princess Catherine or not, there's a nice view on that. Because any mother with 3 children and getting news like that deserves to be left alone to work through it with her husband and then have a moment to tell her children. Blake Lively's apology, which it wasn't really. She never even says her name, was disgusting. And she only said it to save face. And Kim Kardashian standing outside her sports car like, where's Kate? So they're just trash. I don't do anything when it comes to like the Hollywood people. She will be in my prayers for sure. Yep, absolutely. I agree, Robin. Let's see. Yeah, Laura, we started changing the clocks before the colonials decided to steal. Oh, that's something else. It's weird how it's so different like that. So I wasn't sure, Paul Honeyman's from England, and, I know some people aren't into the royals, but I am. And I think she's a lovely, lovely woman. And England is great, very fortunate to have a woman like that, She's going to make one heck of a queen someday. So that's that. And I just think Hollywood Elites are just garbage, and I don't support any of them. So let's see. So yeah, so glad I got like a lot more done, but I also have to do a few more videos. And then spoke to Laura, like I stated, to get her opinion on where this channel should go. Let me lower this a little bit. Where this channel should go once I'm out of here, and if I'm in my vehicle. And she said lives, lots of lives. So, you know, maybe I'll do one on, I'll show you what the SUV looks like. I could give you one on the bug out bag. But I have to still keep full steam ahead and getting the rest of the packing done. I'm not putting it on, you know, everyone else, because a lot of the things I packed up didn't even belong here. Didn't even know it was here. So if everyone cooperates, then it'll be out. So yeah, there's that. I'm just trying to get through that whole thing. You know what I mean? And looking forward to the bed tomorrow coming from Auntie Laura. And what else, my friends? Sore. Very, very sore. And my knees are killing me from those basement steps. Ridiculous. Like the things that there was things that were tape I was never even in while I was here. I brought up a lot of little boxes. I packed a lot of little boxes. I packed some bigger boxes, some totes. Brought it all up the steps. Yeah, Thomas did take some of it away because it was a pretty big heap. I don't want anybody to say I wasn't packing. And now the rest is sitting there. So I'm not taking it. No way. I was already injured, what, 5 times on those steps? Yeah, I don't think so. And break a phone in the meantime from the situation. So we shall see what I do with that. So it's a little bit earlier tonight. Yeah, see, I can't even lift up my water. My car, my SUV got left there, but mouth feels good. Glad I drove there to get it done. Glad it's over with. And appointment Thursday morning, 8:00 a.m. They won't be open Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because I called and asked. I'm like, well, what if it hurts? They're like, we really don't recommend doing anything to it for a week anyway. So that's just how they do it. So yeah, hopefully they don't hurt. But it's beginning on the road up. Okay. Asked for lots of prayers last week, like when I had found out from my friend Pam. I also did say she's moving. She's the one in California. Continuous prayer. She's recuperating at home. It's very hard because she feels helpless when things need to be packed, but she had a very serious surgery. And if you can continue to pray for a speedy recovery for my friend Pam, I would greatly appreciate it. Lots of prayers for strength and to be able to get through this. And any help anybody can do would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, Pam's going to send me out some OS Cross. She texted me after live last week. And I was like, she must have been watching. But I didn't get the picture right away. But she's going to send out OS Cross. Remember, I started it. I found it on Simple Living Alaska. So we'll see. I let my Saker, you have no idea how much food I've sent to Debbie's. A lot. God help me. So, Debbie wouldn't do anything to it. But I just figured some quirky things, she's not going to be able to access it. So, a lot of the jars went to her. I kept a few out. What was I going to say? Oh, the Staker mini group saw that they used for their tree. I handed it to Debbie before it went in the box. I said, well, you might as well take it if you need my help on the garden. So she has some branches down. It was sounding like she wanted to use it. I was like, well, don't try taking down a tree, but you have to plug it in and charge it. So hopefully it doesn't get broken. I figured I would let it go to Debbie's because if I'm going to be helping her with her garden to get it all good and up and going and all that jazz, then it should be there. And, we could use it to clean up things. And we got all the small pots and the medium pots out. Thomas said that he would take the bigger pots and the green stalks to Debbie's in the rain supposedly, but I knew that was going to happen. But he said he would get them down there because I can't do it. And she did something to her back, and she's always had a shoulder problem. So let's see. Prayers for all to have a good week and healing. Absolutely. Praying for all. Absolutely. Prayers for all. These are awesome. Get some rest now. I could use some too. Not used to the snow shoveling. Oh yeah, that's brutal. And I'm just going to leave it like that this time that it just fell. I'm trying to be uber careful because it cracked on the back. Bank holiday ended around 98 or 99. It's Mary the Immaculate Conception Day. Yep. So let me just fix this. But yeah, thank you. I would appreciate it because did I even eat? I didn't eat. So I have to make some noise in the kitchen because I have to get some. I think I did. I told Pam Pam doesn't like fried potato cakes. I'm like, ugh. I didn't even want to stand there yesterday, but it beats looking at the clock when I had a free minute, like waiting, like to know when to get ready to leave for my appointment, which was 3 o'clock yesterday on a Saturday to get a tooth pulled. So I made some Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, a little sore, obviously, but feel pretty good. But I need to eat. But I did do like 3, I think, little ice cream scoops that just fried it real quick in the frying pan, which would have been my breakfast and lunch, I guess, really, to be honest with you. So I am kind of on the hungry side, Laura. You could call if you want. And yeah, I have to definitely go eat something. I can't just do a pudding cup. That was my breakfast this morning. I just lied. I had a chocolate pudding. So wish me luck. I need it. And let's see. This week is much better than it has been for yeah, I'm glad to hear he's improving and got that off. The tingling's going away. That's amazing. But thank you to my amazing moderators. These are awesome. I do appreciate it. And we're at 15 and 15. That's funny. It finally matched up. But a great big thank you to anyone that watches it back. It really means a lot to me. And if you could play the playlist, please let them run even if you're doing chores or, you know, put it on a 1 before you go to bed. Ace, hello, dropping in late to say hi and good night. Love you, Ace. Happy Palm Sunday. And go back and rewatch the live. But yeah, great big shout out to the moderators. And thank you to everyone that came in. Great big thank you, like I was just saying, to everyone that takes the time out to watch my live or watch my videos. Greatly appreciate it. And yeah, got to keep on keeping, right? Is that how they say that? Keep on keeping it. Got to just keep going. But I'm hungry. Love you all. And I got to get a lot more water in me. Well, I was thirsty on the ride home yesterday, and I remembered I couldn't suck, so. And I haven't been taking any more of the antibiotic because I'm done. I'm not done with it all, but I'm just done taking it. I had to literally set like multiple alarms to remind myself to take the vitamins. Thank you, Ace. Means the world to me for you popping in. Just figured I would end it a little bit earlier so everyone could do their thing. Mr. Hall, did you hear that? I was ready to say Mr. Hall. I'm probably delirious too. Wouldn't be shocking if I didn't hit my head and fall down the steps. Keep on keeping on. That's it. Okay, thank you, Robin. But yeah, I'm going to keep on keeping on. Okay. Lots of prayers for Robin too. She's got a big pile of mushroom compost delivered, and just to shovel all that into her gardening beds. So if you want some gardening videos or, you know, seed videos, you could go over and check her out, subscribe, do all that fun, good stuff. Joe Serrano, love you to pieces. Laura, you already know I love you to pieces. And your comment yesterday, trust me, I trust you more. Have a great night, everyone. Be safe and hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. Yes, and speaking of that, what are we going to do? Because Sunday could be by myself and also be Easter. So I don't know. I don't know about being live on Sunday night, maybe. If I'm in my vehicle, yes, I'll be live. If I'm not in there, then I'll see you, throughout that week. But it'll be a lot of pop-up lives. That's what Laura suggested. And I'm going to take her advice. So hopefully you all stick it out with me. And I hope you have a blessed week. Lots of prayers for everyone who needs it around the world. Just in general, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah, so I love you all. Sorry to say, you're going to end up seeing my finger. I don't know why they put the button over there. I'm so sorry that I have to do that to you. But I'm just going to hold up, because I didn't bring anything else in here. I'm going to just hold up the girls' raincoats again, or maybe just do it this way this time. Love you all. Thank you, Aunt Laura. I will try them on the girls tomorrow, but thank you. Love you all. Like I said, be safe, be very careful. World's crazy, but still live your life and stay strong. Lots of prayers for me, healing, just everything. Thank you, Tiger. That was really sweet. Paul Honeyman, thank you. Anybody that donated. The links are underneath every description, but just don't do it to YouTube. And love you all. And I will see you possibly Easter night, possibly not. I will let you know over on the community tab. And if we don't see you on Easter, have a blessed, wonderful Easter. And that's it. Love yous. Bye, everyone.